Yo, what's up? It's your boy Luffy's Prodigy here to review Hell's Paradise episode 9 review, and we're gonna hop right into it. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out some of our other videos that we have uploaded recently. Yes, I do know that there was a delay with this franchise, and we would have missed the consistency in terms of uploading every week, and I must apologize. We do wish to get back towards working towards that. We do wish to improve. Hopefully you guys understand there are factors involved as to why I was unable to release episode 9, and I've just been really busy. That's one of the reasons, but it doesn't excuse the fact that I've set out the demand or a expectation of being able to upload every week. But either way, we're going to jump right into this video, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Now, it looks like we finally got a major reveal as to who the top dogs are on the island. This episode did a good job of establishing their strength and potential limits. So this was essentially a action-packed episode, and this island was once prosperous about 8,000 years ago, and the people of the island did indeed worship something called the Tencent. The 7 hermits used to all exist as one entity, but were eventually split off into these humanoid beings that could easily switch between genders. We've already seen how capable they are in previous episodes, but this time one seemingly goes all out against Gabimaru, who has been pushed to his absolute limits himself. He's only barely able to make it alive with assistance from May, who is the little girl from the previous episode. The action in this episode was definitely a treat for the eyes, and the fight scene was brilliantly choreographed. Seeing Gabimaru manipulate his feet and his strikes in order to land precise deadly blow was really fun to watch. However, there was a certain satisfaction in seeing it just boil down to a slugfest at the end. When Gabimaru eventually come into the realization that these creatures aren't necessarily gods, this is a good thing. Though it can be quite tricky to defeat them once they're not necessarily god, because they are not gods, they're monsters, and monsters can be killed. That is the key to what I would have gathered from this episode. I find it kind of funny that the episode starts with Gabimaru jumping recklessly head first just for the sake of getting the job done as quickly as possible, because he wants to return to his wives, and that nearly get him killed as well because of his recklessness. No, he ends the episode arguably with more information than any other member of the cast based on what he learned from his reckless fight. There definitely seems to be a limit to the immortality that these creatures are able to exhibit, or at the very least it's possible that it comes from a finite source that constantly needs to be replenished. We saw at the end that after the battle with Gabimaru, the Tencent known as Eugene could not keep a solid form. This is a result after using too much Tao. Now, that's what I'm saying. They're not necessarily gods, even though they're portrayed to be gods. There are limits to each of their ability, and what brings them this ability is the elixir of life. By consuming this fluid, they're able to gain immortality state up to a certain extent. However, if it took that much just to not push one of these creatures to the edge, how is the cast going to deal with 6 more who are probably just as hard, if not stronger? And we saw where the Ozzy brothers was also able to survive after being thrown into the pit, and I can't wait to see what will unfold in the next upcoming episode. Now, that essentially concludes the end of this episode. It was just an action-filled episode. I think it was to portray just how strong the Tencents are, but not necessarily overpowered, and they're not undefeatable. They can be defeated, or you just have to surpass your limit, just as Gabimaru did. Even though they can keep and regenerate, there are still limits to their abilities, and that is key towards what is about to come into fruition into the next episode. You can see that there is going to be a war coming. Not necessarily a war, but they're going to eventually challenge each other once more for the elixir of life. As mentioned, the Oz brothers were able to survive. I'm happy for that. I anticipated that they would, and I didn't thought they were going to die in this episode. Going forward into the next episode, I can't wait to see what further information is going to be provided. Yes, I must apologize once more in terms of the delay, but I promise that we're going to work towards be more consistent. If you guys want to see more videos like this, as always, comment down below which other videos you want to see us review. Make sure to check out some of our other videos as well. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yes, this has been your boy Luffy Prodigy. Make sure to stay safe. Peace.
Run that video like a track, run that video like a track,
yeah. 40 round drunk, get on gone, ayy. Aim it off, nigga dawn, ayy. Run through his crib when there's nobody home and then take everything that he owns, ayy. My niggas got all them pose, ayy. 30 round drunk at your nose, ayy. Niggas, they don't want no beef, yeah. She wanna fuck me cause my teeth are golden. Talk all that shit, we can meet, it's over. I cannot smoke regular weed, it's OG. I'm on that country, go no, ayy. Uzi clip right at your nose, ayy. Ride with the chopper, I might blow, ayy. Free X, nigga, free bro.